I haven't figured out if this is going to be a short or a video. I think it's going to be a video. Just so you know, I've noticed in my last couple of videos, I'm going to back this up a little bit now because I pulled it up because I had a gray hair that was hanging about a quarter of an inch, and I noticed it in the last few videos. I just saw it as I was getting ready to do this video. I stopped, grabbed a hold of it with my fingers, and I just cut it off. Now it won't bug me no more. Sorry about that light behind me, folks. Um, it was bugging me for the last two videos, and I keep forgetting about it. And it's the angle of the camera. When I'm in front of a mirror, it didn't look like it was hanging down. Plus, it's gray. Anyway, that's a minute of me cutting a freaking old gray hair off of my mustache. I hope you guys hang on, because I do really have something to say. But it's going to be short anyway. I was watching a video that these guys were taking these glass bottles of different drinks. The first one was like a water bottle, glass bottle, and there's a concrete set of stairs that they roll it. Just start at the top and just roll it, and as it rolls off, it hits each step, and see how far each one can go before it breaks. Oh yeah, and there was some of them that rolled all the way down, or one of them I think it rolled all the way down the step, then hit the side of the pole, the handrail that was a metal pole, and spun off of the concrete into the grass. So it did not break, and it was, I think, the only one that did not break. Now this was in several steps. It was enough that any one of them that kept going broke. So the one that didn't go straight down the steps went off to the side and did not break. So the only reason I'm talking about this, folks, is because back in the 60s, probably earlier than that, let's go like this, from the 70s on back, and earlier. Is that right? Is that, see, you get from the 1970s and going. I'm an old man. Going backwards to when I was a baby. Let's put it like that. We had soda bottles, folks, and milk bottles. We had a milk box that was out on our front porch. Hold 4 quarts. It was made out of tin. I think it was tin. And it had a top on it. Now the Coke bottles you'd buy from the grocery store, there was a 8-pack, or let me see, yeah, an 8-pack. They come in a cardboard carrying case, 16-ounce Coke or sodas, any kind of sodas. It didn't have to be Coke. These bottles back then, folks, each one of them was worth a nickel. Each bottle was worth a nickel. So if you had a whole 8-pack, that was 40 cents. 40 cents back then, hell, I could buy 2 packs of Marlboros and a quart of beer. Oh, yeah. Anyway, these bottles back then, they were far, far superior. And we proved it back then. You could take one of these pop bottles, soda bottles, however you call them, whatever you call them, in the 70s and later, or earlier. Which is it, earlier or later? I don't even know. You guys got me so screwed up on that crap. Going from the 70s back towards my birth, the bottles were tough as nails. We proved it. You could be moving about 25 to 30 mile an hour down the road, take one of them pop bottles, and totally take out a mailbox, and it would not break that bottle. I assure you of it. We did it many times. Even went back later, tried to find a bottle in order to get the nickel. Especially if I was out of cigarettes. At 11 years old, could I be out of cigarettes? Hell no. Come on, folks. Can't go can't go deer fishing with no cigarettes. I'll tell you that, guys. Everything is cheaper made today. I had a 1973 Plymouth Fury, two-door, solid steel, bald tires. I had bald tires all the way around it. We called them Maypops because they may pop any time. I was coming back from Florida on these bald tires, me and two other idiots, in the rain. Hit a bridge embankment, or we were going with traffic, 60 mile an hour. I'm in the hammer lane, of course, but back then I was hammering on it. Today I drive around in the hammer lane with my left turn signal on, doing 10 miles an hour under the speed limit. But that's today. When I was a kid, I was in high gear all the time. Foot on the floor. We hit this bridge with bald tires, and it's raining. Started hydroplaning. Smacked the bridge, boom, went. We were in the hammer lane, bridge embankment, boom, and it spun us like this, slammed us up against the other side. I did $5.25 worth of damage to my Plymouth Fury at 60 mile an hour. If I was in my wife's car today, that thing would be sitting in the junkyard. We took a winch, and the only reason it cost me $5.65 is I had to find something that I could hook my winch to the frame of the barn and pull my bumper back out about 2 or 3 inches at the bottom. It had a bumper that went all the way around. It was encased all the way around the headlights. The grill and everything had steel bumper all the way around it. Look it up. 60 mile an hour on bald tires, hydroplaning, smacked 2 concrete and the bridge on both sides. I hit it on one side and spun all the way across and hit the other side. Didn't even mess up the paint job. Just a bumper. Guys, this crap you're driving in today, I wouldn't want to be in an accident over about 5 mile an hour, because everything's going to fly apart. That's just a dumbass hillbilly with a cowboy hat. Not dumbass, just a dumb hillbilly with a cowboy hat. Telling you the facts. God loves you. I love you. And Jesus couldn't show you any more love. Just having fun, guys. What else can you do with what's going on in this world? You just got to try to have fun. Hey, I'm calm. Jesus keeps me calm. I'm peaceful. I don't have no problems. As long as they don't bring it to my door. That's when it's going to get bad. Love you guys. Till the next one.